Well, welcome back. Always lovely to see you.
Thank you.
It's like I say, I feel like I'm your mom and I've let my son off, you know. You did such an extraordinary job in this, Daniel,
Thank
really.
you.
I mean, in all three films that you have here at the film festival. But Allen Ginsberg, wow, how much did you know about the guy before you even took this on?
I mean, I knew a little bit. I didn't know really anything about his life, but I knew who he was, and I knew kind of the place he held in American literature. And obviously knew about his connection to Burroughs and Kerouac and the whole Beat ethos. But I really didn't know anything about his personal life until I started doing research for the film, and actually found that, you know, well, obviously reading the script and then finding out about his relationship with his mother, that makes a lot of finding out about his life makes a lot of his poetry more powerful, I think, and because it's not easy poetry what Allen wrote at all. Like, my first reaction to it was what I think a lot of people's is, which is, what the hell's going on? But actually, you know, that's fine. But you once you sort of persevere with it and do learn things about his life, it's not immediate, but it does become very emotionally, I think, powerful.
Do you find it a little bit more daunting now to play somebody who really existed as opposed to, you know, fictional character? Is it more of a challenge?
I don't know. I mean, because the challenge is, it's really about playing. The challenge is about playing somebody who's real. You obviously have to, you know, there is something out there for people to compare you to. But the thing with Allen, the age I'm playing him, is that he hadn't smoked a load of cigarettes. He didn't have a massive beard and was bald at this stage. You know, he was a young man, and that he had all that ahead of him. Lucky guy. But you know, he was. Sorry, I've completely now lost my train of thought.
No, it's okay. Just about playing somebody real.
About playing somebody real, yeah. But also, I think I'm not sure what the difference is between playing somebody real who's very loved and playing somebody like Harry, who's also got a similar sort of weight of love and pressure to get that right behind him. I mean, it's a similar thing in a way. It's just about the amount of, but there are a lot of people out there waiting to see how it turns out, I suppose, is the pressure that you're dealing with. And also in terms of Allen, that you do also, when you play a real person, have an awareness of wanting to do them justice, but not, like we're not making a eulogy to Allen Ginsberg. He's not supposed to come across as like a great, perfect guy, but he's, you want to make him real and do justice, do right by the real person. So yeah, it's an adventure in it, but it also makes your research a lot easier because a lot of it's been done for you.
Exactly. It's nice to have that.
Yeah, exactly. He's got a huge diary that I could just look at and go, oh well, that's how we felt about that.
I want to touch on the F word too. I so love that movie.
Oh, thank you.
God, it's so adorable.
Thank you.
I spoke to Michael Dowse the other day, and he says, I think this is the character that's closest to the real Daniel Radcliffe.
Yeah,
Do you agree?
that's fair. That's definitely fair. I mean, it's not complete. Like, I'm not completely that guy, but I'm a long way towards. I mean, it's very much my sense of humour as well. But that was what I liked about the script. That wasn't particularly something that I brought to it. That was something that was already there that drew me in. Was the fact that the script and I had a very similar sense of humour, I think. And then, Mike allowed us to improvise a bit around that already great script by Alain Mastai, and it was a great group of people and a great cast. Like this film and like Horns, I've been really, really lucky to work with great groups of actors last year, and so yeah, I'm very excited that people seem to be enjoying the F word as much as they do. Cause
Zoe, I mean, seriously, could she be more adorable?
Yeah, it would be difficult, wouldn't it? If there was she's great, and Adam's so funny, and Mackenzie and Megan are brilliant. It's just a really strong kind of ensemble cast, and I'm incredibly pleased that the F word turned out as funny. But yeah, and I'd be lying if I didn't say I was quite close to myself.
Well, yeah, we know you have a great sense of humor. We know that.
Cool.
Now people are going to see it. Yeah. So what's next? Like, my goodness, the West End on stage and Broadway and movies. Like, do you have time to sleep, my friend?
I to and from work. Okay. I'm going to have some time off after all this promotion for Kitty Darlings and these things are done. I'm going to have a week off somewhere in the States, I think, and then another couple of weeks off somewhere else, and I'm just going to chill out and do nothing. And then I'm going to go back home and start a new version of Frankenstein, which is myself and James McAvoy are going to do together, which I'm very excited about.
Oh, wow. I can't wait to see that.
Yeah.
Well, good. Well, like I say, always a pleasure to have an opportunity to see you, and it's great because, I don't get to miss you that much because I get to see you every so often. So best of luck with everything here at Toronto.